Hey everybody, it is Wellness Wednesday, and I want to talk about some best practices, some tips and tricks, some things to be able to help each of us improve our day-to-day lifestyles so that we can just be more fully online, more fully engaged, more present as a result of these things. So if you are struggling to get started on a practice, whatever it might be, my suggestion is to pick one of these things to start with, do it for a week, and then pick up the next thing and continue to stack those up until you're feeling good all the way around. Balanced, It's all a balancing act. So, first and foremost, the thing that is most important for me is sleep. I am really, really passionate about getting enough sleep. I know how I do not function well if I've not had enough sleep. Now, for me, I need a solid 8 hours. I do not function on 6 or 7 hours. In an ideal world, that's going to be more like 10 hours. However, that day job gets in the way. So therefore, I'm happy if I get 8 hours and I feel well rested. For you, that might feel a little differently. You know what your body really needs in order for you to just be well sleep nourished. So, with sleep, nobody's going to do it for you with any of these things. Nobody's going to do it for you. It's up to you to make the commitment to yourself to do it. So, be the hero of your own story and set some boundaries around your sleep habits. For myself, I've got my handy alarm that tells me, hey, it's time to wind down. And it's also going to turn off interruptions. I also, when I'm ready to wind down for the night, I will take some magnesium, Calm. Raspberry lemonade flavor is my favorite magnesium to take. Take just a teaspoon or so. It really just helps calm me down. I don't know about you, but I have like a really highly active nervous system, and magnesium is just so good. I think all of us are magnesium deficient. It is just a lifesaver. It just makes such a huge difference. So magnesium. You can use some magnesium lotion. I really love that, especially like if I've danced. However, when it's time to go to rest, I'll take magnesium, usually about half hour, 45 minutes before I'm ready to go to sleep. That will just help knock me out, and it'll help me sleep really restfully throughout the night. One of my other favorite things to do is to take some lavender oil. I'll put some lavender oil on the back of my feet, along my spine. I'll smell it because it smells so good. I might put a drop or two on my pillow. I've got like a little spray bottle mister with some distilled water and some lavender oil. I'll give it a shake and I'll spray it around, and I also diffuse it. So I really use that also to just help me maintain a restful night, to be able to help me just sleep throughout the night. It just really helps my mind unwind and get into that state of being able to go to sleep. For me, I often struggle with getting my mind to calm down. I might be incredibly physically tired and I'm so ready to go to sleep. However, my mind will be racing. It'll be racing about what's going on tomorrow. It'll be racing about whatever thing I've got coming up. It just races. And so these things are the things that are super helpful for me to be able to find that restfulness that I need to get a really good sleep. The other thing that I just picked up recently is ashwagandha. So ashwagandha is just an amazing herb that really helps. It's an adaptogen, so it really helps our nervous system relax. And it doesn't necessarily put you to sleep. It's not like that. However, for me, I do find that when I take ashwagandha at night, I'm going to sleep more restfully than I do if I don't take it. And I'm of the age where I don't know if you're at my age as well, or if you're beginning to experience this. However, I've noticed in the last year or two that I just want to wake up 2 or 3 times in the middle of the night to use the bathroom, which is so annoying. It's so annoying. So adding ashwagandha to my regimen, I don't need to wake up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom anymore. I sleep all through the night. So this is huge for me. So hopefully some of these sleep tips will work for you. The point of all of this is to put a practice in place and to follow it. Again, nobody's going to do it for you. You got to set those boundaries to do it for yourself. Now, if you've got kids running around and partners, husbands, dogs, cats, whatever, that's just, craving your attention and you're ready, it's all about those boundaries. You gotta state what it is that you need and set those clear expectations. Love yourself enough to set clear expectations. The next thing that I wanted to hit on is food. So I know for myself, even if I'm getting enough sleep, if I'm not putting high quality food in my body, it's not going to matter. I'm not going to have the energy that I need to get through the day. I'm just going to feel tired. So for the most part, I'm pretty good about eating high quality food. However, it doesn't mean that I don't have my moments where maybe I'm coming home from a road trip, or maybe it was a holiday weekend and I ate a bunch of crap that I really shouldn't have. I like sweet things. And so when I see the rich and creamy sweet things, I am just like, yes, please. However, I'm going to pay the price. And that means I'm not going to have the vitality that I need to be able to live the high energy lifestyle that I live. I've got a lot of things on my plate often. And if I'm not giving myself the nourishment that I need, I'm just going to be really tired and I'm not going to function at the level that I would like to. So, love yourself enough to put the food in your body that your body wants and needs. You might want that sugary donut. However, your body might not want that, right? So your body is going to want the high vitality foods. We want the things that are not healthy. Our body wants the high quality stuff. Love yourself enough to give yourself the ultra premium gas that you deserve. Would you put the cheap gas in a high performance vehicle? No, you would not. Give yourself the premium food. Put the premium things in your body because you deserve it. So, one of the things that I can sometimes struggle with is if I've got too much on my plate and I'm running around from place to place, it can be easy to say, oh, I'm going to stop at that fast food place because I'm just in a hurry and I just don't have time. That's probably the number one excuse. I don't have time, so therefore I'm going to sacrifice and eat something that I shouldn't. So I've gotten in the habit of planning ahead, saying, oh, it's going to be several hours before I'm going to be able to eat. Maybe I should take a snack with me. And so I'll pack myself some nuts or fruit or nuts and fruit. I may pick up like one of the, there's some really good high quality meal bars that you can eat. So one of those will go in my bag. Also, I love apples. Apples are usually in my bag someplace. So I'm going to have something. If I know that I'm not going to be on the road, if I know that I'm going to be doing a lot of running, I'm going to have the food that I need, the high quality food that I need on standby so that I can make good choices. Also locally, there's a couple of places that have really good high quality food. Our local co-op, for an example, it has fresh made, farm grown, fresh food that is on the go that I could just stop in and grab really quick. Or, being able to make some like salad in a jar, or, breakfast jars, like the oatmeal, like the quick oat things, like where you can put the oatmeal and the fruit and the things in the refrigerator with the chia seeds. Those make really good things to be able to take on the go with you. So it does require a little bit of planning to be able to eat properly. However, not only is it going to help your bank account because you're going to be spending a whole lot less, it's also going to give your body the nourishment that you deserve so that you can live a full lifestyle. So, love yourself enough to give yourself some high quality food. So, we touched on sleep, we touched on food. Let's talk about movement. So, I will admit that movement is the thing for me that's the hardest to get in. I'm not going to lie. I struggle with getting movement in. My day job requires me to sit all day long. And often by the time that I'm done with my shift, it's a push for me to get myself out the door, to walk, to exercise, to get the movement in that I need. I struggle with this. I look forward to the day where I don't have the day job that I have, where I can make other decisions around being able to move. However, until then, I need to do the best that I can to be able to get my movement in. So the things that I like to be able to do is I like to be able to throw on some really great music that, I've got a music playlist that will make me just want to move. I'll play that. And, if I choose not to move after I've turned it on, excuse me, if I choose to not move when it's on, well, that was on me. However, being able to set myself up for success is really important. The other thing is if it's really nice out, even if it's not nice out, for me, it needs to be nice out. Go outside. Be able to take that walk. Get yourself some movement that way. So dancing, walking are some great ways to do that. Get yourself a fitness buddy, a fitness partner, somebody to walk with. If you struggle with movement the way that I do, sometimes that can help. Everybody has different schedules, so that can be a challenge sometimes. However, it's a good thing to be able to practice. So however you choose to get that movement in, just make sure that you get it in there because our bodies need it. It takes no time at all for our bodies to atrophy and to lose its core strength. I know that that's the place that I'm in, and I'm really working hard to get out of. So I've got some things that I'm doing to be able to help. When we get to a certain age, things just don't you have to move so much more to get the same results, and it's a little frustrating. So one of the things that I've done is I've gone to see an acupuncturist to help me with my movement, to be able to help get my body in balance with the energies, to be able to help with hormones. So I don't take drugs I'm not going to take the hormone therapy drugs that the doctor wants to prescribe me, because I want to try herbal replacements first and holistic options as well. So therefore, I've seen my favorite acupuncturist who has recommended some herbs for me to take, and that's been working. So I'm feeling far less tired as a result of that, because, thyroid issues, it's no fun. So the best thing is, before you get to this point, get yourself moving on a regular basis and make it a habit. Love yourself enough to do it. I'm working on this. I know you guys can relate. One day at a time. So what I'm trying really hard not to do is beat myself up over my lack in this area, and be able to motivate myself enough to get in the things that I need so that I can be my best self. Nobody's going to do it for me. Nobody's going to do it for you either. So pick and choose. You know, by listening to you, not instinctively, but kind of listening to your heart wisdom, you will know what you need to start with first. You'll know. And if you don't, then find yourself some quiet space where you can relax and be present and ask your heart, ask your inner wisdom, where should you start? And go with it. Pick one thing and do it for the next 7 days. And then add the second thing and then the third. You know what you need. My goal is to encourage you to do the things that you need to do. I am here. If you'd like a cheerleader to cheer you on, I am here. Just reach out. If you've got some tips or tricks that you would like to share, I would love to hear them as far as what you do to be able to help you push through some of these blocks and what some of your favorite practices are. I gave you several of my favorite sleep practices as well as around eating and, those snacky things. So what are some of the things that you do to be able to, level up in your everyday living? So that's all that I have today on this Wellness Wednesday. I hope this helped. Be sure that you like and subscribe to this channel so that the link is down below so that you can get more life hacks to everyday living to help you elevate your essence and be the best that you can be. Talk to y'all later.